Hello everyone! So finally I'm doing the Q&A video, so I'm replying to all the questions you've asked in the video I posted a couple of days ago. So to do this I will use my tablet, which is old as F. It's probably older than you, in fact, I'm pretty sure, or older than Jesus. So I'm just going to read out the questions and then I'll just answer them on the spot. I think that's just kind of the point of the video, so let's go. So the first comment is from Random E. Hey Elizabeth. So yeah, you're so cool, hot, hot, hot. Black hearts. My question is, how did you get so cool? Hashtag language gangster, my bad. How did I get so cool? I don't know. I think I just opened up a channel on YouTube, I guess. But I guess an easier question, which languages are you hoping to be fluent in? I really would like to be fluent in Japanese. I think that's like the language I'm focusing the most on at the moment. But ideally, I think I would like to be fluent in the 5 languages that I speak, 6 in fact. So, well, French obviously, but Portuguese I'd like to be more fluent because I speak it well, but I'd like to just speak it better. At some point I'll do a video where I speak Portuguese, so you will be able to kind of see my level. Then obviously I'm fluent in English, but then I'd like to be more fluent in Spanish, and I'd like to kind of do more Italian again, because I used to speak Italian quite comfortably, but obviously no practice means you forget. So I'd like to, yeah, be fluent in Spanish, Italian, and then Japanese at some point. That'd be ideal. But, you know, it takes time. Do you have a goal number of how many languages you want to be fluent in? Well, I mean, a lot of people, like, especially polyglots, they just kind of collect languages, if you will, like they speak 50 languages, and I'm not interested in speaking that many languages. I think I'm just focusing on Japanese, so I think if I can be fluent in Japanese, that'd be quite cool. And then if I can actually have a good level in all my other languages, that'd be ideal. So I think that's a good goal for now. I don't want to focus on like speaking 15 languages for now. We'll see about that later. Why can't I learn languages as fluently as you? Because you're not practicing, Elizabeth. I mean, I know. Me and Elizabeth, we know each other. So yeah, Elizabeth, just do more practice, you know? That's the secret. I can't do it for you. But if you want suggestions, I can give them to you. Next comment, so Kaylin's Train. So congrats on passing 500 subs, way to go. If you could camp anywhere in the world, where would you go? That's a good question because I'm not a huge fan of camping. But if I had to choose, I think I would like to go somewhere in Japan for some reason. If I don't like camping, I might as well go camping in a country that I like. But I don't know if camping is a thing in Japan so much. I mean, I'm sure people do camp, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's something I can kind of look into after the video. I don't know. That's a bit random. Michael Island. So the first question, what do you think is the best way to learn Japanese for beginners? I'm not going to expand too much on this question because that would take just ages. But I think the first advice I would give to anyone wanting to learn Japanese is to start with the kana, so hiragana and katakana, which are one of the two alphabets of Japanese which are very basic. And the reason why I recommend this is because, first of all, Japanese is not meant to be written romaji, so romaji being like English letters, if you will. And second, it will allow you to access more material in Japanese because most of the good quality textbooks in Japanese are written in kana. So it's kind of, you just have to know it, I think. It will make your life much easier. And if you want to learn Japanese, then, that's a way to prove your commitment to learn 2 of the alphabets. Let's not talk about the kanji. Second question, what is your current level in English? How did you learn it? Do you want to improve your English in the future? My current language, so my current level of English is, I guess, pretty advanced. I consider myself to be a near native speaker in English. I just, I don't really care about the level of my English. I just know that I speak English to the level that I need to speak it. So for me, that's kind of enough. I'm not like, I could learn more English. Yes, I could. But, it's enough for now. And how did I learn it? I'm actually going to do a video very soon on that. It will be a video in French. It's actually like a remake, if you will, of an old video I did a long time ago. So at the beginning of my channel. So it's super old. So if you want to have a more comprehensive answer to that question, I would suggest you just watch the video because it's 10 minutes long. But briefly, I kind of learned by practicing. Obviously, that's obvious, but I think what helped me the most was to watch TV shows and series in English a lot, and then watch them with subtitles in English. First, I started with French, and then I moved on to English. I got a video about subtitles and how they can help you with languages in my channel. I will probably link it somewhere here or in the description. I don't even know anymore. And do you want to improve your English in the future? Well, I kind of sometimes feel like I could improve my English, but I think when you reach an advanced level, it gets harder. You kind of reach like a plateau where it's really hard to get any better. I mean, you can, every now and then I will learn a new word or expression or slang word, especially slang words. But then it's just a matter of vocabulary, so I don't think my English improves that much. I mean, I still make mistakes, but, I don't know. I'm just kind of happy with my English now. I hope that answers your question. Excuse me if I can't pronounce your name. Cheyenne, Jacobs. Congrats. How tall are you and do you like cats? I measure 1 meter and 87 centimeters, which is in English actually 6.1, 6.2. I meant in British English, not English. I mean in Britain. And do you like cats? I'm not a big fan of cats. Don't get me wrong, I like cats in other people's houses, but I don't want a cat in my house because I'm kind of OCD. I'm very OCD actually. But yeah, I just don't like cat hair. Like I don't want cat hair on my clothes or on me. Like I just find it, it just triggers my OCD really. So I don't think I could have a cat really. I don't know. Maybe a dog. A dog would be okay because dogs don't kind of leave hair everywhere. But cats, I think they do, or that's their reputation at least. So, Marcus Val, I'm guessing I'm reading it the French way. What would be your ideal dream job? Oh my God, my ideal job would be to be able to test apps or resources, like language resources, and be paid for it. So being paid to review resources, which is actually something I like to do on my channel and start to do. I've done it a little bit, but not really. So that's something I will start doing, which and I hope you will enjoy that because I kind of want to try to give you guys some resources that I liked or I think are worth using or buying, etc. So yeah. And if there is any, would you work for a specific company or institution? I don't mind. I mean, I'm kind of hoping to be able to do reviews on YouTube and eventually be paid for it. I'm definitely not at that stage now. But if a company or an institution offers me that job, why not? But I think I would like to do it in video. I'd like to do video reviews. That's something I'd like to do for now. Love your videos and cannot wait to see Paris this summer. Would you recommend any cafes or bakeries in Paris? Well, thanks for the compliment. I'm so bad answering that question. People always like, oh, you're from Paris. Like, can you give me a suggestion? I'm like, I don't even know Paris that well. Like, I just stay home all the time. No, that's not true, but kind of. In terms of cafe or bakeries, honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know. I watched a documentary a long time ago, which kind of helped me to choose my bakeries. A good bakery should have a small selection of cakes because if they have a lot of cakes, that means they're probably industrially made or they bought them, so it's not homemade. And another sign is if all the pastries look exactly alike, that's a bad sign. That means it's industrial because if it's homemade, it can't look the same. So I don't know if that helps, but at least you'll be able to choose a good bakery for your pastries and cakes. So next one, and that's the last one. So Kesa. Which two countries have the most contrasting cultures? I think that's an easy one. I mean, I'm going to talk about countries that I know, but definitely France or England versus Japan, like definitely contrasting cultures. Just because in how, like in France and England, we're more individualistic cultures, and Japan is more like a group culture, so just that is different, and just how politeness works as well. So it's actually a video I'd like to make at some point to kind of talk about politeness and compare cultures, but not now. I'm focusing on other things, but that can be something I will do in the near future, I think. So which language do you think is the most romantic? Interestingly enough, originally I thought English was the most romantic language, especially British English, though I do like the American accent. And weirdly enough, even the Southern accent sounds quite romantic to me for some reason. I know if you're American, you probably think it sounds uneducated or something like that, but I just like it. I don't know. I can't explain it. I like non-mainstream accents for some reason. And now I think it's more, I don't know, I like Japanese. I think Japanese is kind of romantic. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's just about what language I'm enjoying learning at the moment that makes me think this language is romantic, if that makes sense. And which country would you like to retire in? That's a very good question. Obviously, I'm only 25, so retirement is a long way. But I don't know, I want to say Japan, but that sounds a bit uneducated because I've only been to Japan like 10 days in my life. So, but yeah, why not? I mean, you know, why not Japan? Why not? Or maybe just Portugal. I would like maybe to retire in Portugal because I really like Portugal. I mean, I'm Portuguese, but I like Portugal. So yeah, so that was quite a bit of questions actually. I thought it would be shorter than that. So thank you again for the questions. I will probably do a video like that again in the future. Maybe for the 1,000 subscribers, you don't know. Maybe. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. So thank you again. And I'm really glad you guys subscribed to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you in another video and bye.